So we've got an interesting match to look at here. This is Sassuolo against Fiorentina from Serie A. And as you can see, it's a very, very even matchup. The markets can't really split them. Sassuolo just the slight favourites. However, what's interesting is if you look at the draw price, it's at 3.85. So this really does tell us that it's not that it's going to be a really tight match in the view of the markets. It's actually that it's going to be filled with goals to the point where, yeah, they don't really know who's going to come out on top. So it's down to you to try and make that choice. But if you look at the goal markets, over 2.5, they're at 1.6. So yeah, markets definitely expecting goals, and they're feeling that it could go and kind of go either way. Now, anyway, we've had a look at the stats and just a bit of the preview of the match. Now, Fiorentina, there's not really much in this match for them. There's a lot in it for Sassuolo. So we're going with that. We're going on that side of things. And if we head over to the correct score market, you can see that that's what we've done. Okay, this is definitely a little bit more advanced because, as I said, it's a very even matchup, and you've got to make your decision on what team you're gonna go with right from the off. We're going with Sassuolo in this one. Also the home team, which is also another reason. And you can see we've covered quite a few scorelines here. 1-1, 2-0, 2-1, 2-2, 3-0 and 3-1. So ideal scenario is we see Sassuolo take the lead on all our scorelines stay alive. If Fiorentina take the lead, then we're up against it, but we still got a lot of green still available. But anyway, do you know what? Let's just get into the match. It's just about to kick off. Sassuolo against Fiorentina from Serie A. 47 minutes on the clock. We've had that first goal. It hasn't gone the way we wanted. It has gone to Fiorentina. So let's just head to the correct score market and take a look at this, because obviously this was not the ideal scenario for us. If Sassuolo took the lead, then we would be at a situation of all scorelines alive. But now we're actually now down to the 1-1, 2-1 and the 3-1 alive. Okay, so an equaliser to Sassuolo would be most ideal in this situation. But anyway, here we are, 47 minutes on the clock, still lots of football to be played in this one. Let's see what happens next. 71 minutes on the clock, we've got the equaliser. We're on that 1-1 scoreline. So Sassuolo 1, Fiorentina 1. And so, yeah, we're pretty much back alive in this trade. And the thing to do here, at this 1-1, 20 minutes left, going to lay off all the green on the 1-1. And overall, lower our risk on the trade overall. As you can see, it's going to cut the liabilities we have down by 50%, which is very, very important. And at the same time, we're going to put a bit more profit on those target score lines, which were the 2-1 and the 3-1. So we're effectively break even if it remains 1-1. If there's a further twist and Fiorentina take the lead, then we're going to lose, but at least we're only going to lose 50% of our stake now. So that's very important. And we're putting ourselves in a very nice position to profit nicely if we get onto that 2-1. And also the 3-1 is there as well. So anyway, it's been a tricky match. It's 1-1, 17 minutes left, plus the injury time. Let's see if we can get a goal to Sassuolo. 79 minutes on the clock. It's just gone 2-1 to Fiorentina. So that's definitely not gone in the way that we wanted. And it looks like there's just been a red card to Sassuolo as well. So double whammy. Double whammy. Really not looking good for us, okay? But the most important thing is that, remember, we went in with a £100 stake. We lowered our risk along the way. So now it's a £50 loss if we just want to let that run as a £50 loss. We've still got 2-2 alive. Anyway, here's another thing that you can do, which is an interesting little move on the correct score market. Now, remember, we entered this trade with a £100 risk. Now, we can pretty much put it back up to being a £100 risk and try and chase another goal. Okay, so if we were to do that, and let's just lay off this the 2-1, let's just put that in the market, and so that puts us in a situation where, look, if we do hit that 2-2, it's not likely now with the red card to Sassuolo, but if we did, we're going to bump up the profits on that. Any other goal to Fiorentina, and then we're actually in a full break even for this trade. Okay, so let me just move this up and just get this in the market, because that would be a good option to take at this in this particular match. Okay, as said before kickoff, a win for Fiorentina does nothing for them. Okay, Sassuolo need the points. Fiorentina, this is an absolute irrelevant match for them. Okay, so anyway, let's see what happens next. Okay, well, no sooner had I pressed pause on the record button, there was another goal, and it's gone to Fiorentina. So that plan has worked out very, very well. Okay, we're now pretty much break even. We're actually probably going to make a £10 profit, but there you go. So we were in a situation where it went to 2-1 to Fiorentina. We were staring at that £50 loss, but we went back to our original liability. Okay, so that's the important thing to point out. We weren't adding more risk to the trade to try and get into this break-even position. We actually went back to what was our original liability, and that's the liability that we entered the match with, and we were obviously prepared to lose, otherwise we wouldn't have entered the match with it. And we went back up to that original liability. We were kind of hoping, I was kind of hoping we could go on to that 2-2, but obviously the red card didn't help. Anyway, in this case, it's gone to the 3-1 to Fiorentina, and so we're going to be break even on this trade. So something a little bit different. I don't think we've done many examples of this on the YouTube channel to show you how you can be in these positions. It's gone drastically wrong for us when you think about it. We favoured the Sassuolo win, and it's looking like a comfortable Fiorentina win. Okay, so it's gone drastically wrong, but we've ended up in a break even. A lot of people will look at that and say, well, all that work, you didn't even make any money. Well, this is the important thing with trading. Trading cannot always go right. You need to be in situations where when it doesn't go right, you can minimize your losses or not take any losses at all, like we've done here. Okay, so we've got out of this one. It's Sassuolo 1, Fiorentina 3. And if you enjoyed that little clip, we would really, really love it if you could click the like button to support the channel. The more likes we get, the more clips we will put out in the future. Oh, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already done that. And if you do like the look of correct score trading and you want to know how to learn more about correct score trading and take it up to the next level, then you can download this free Correct Score Mastery course prospectus ebook. Click the link that is in the description of this video. It should be below the video. Click on the link, put in your very best email address, and we will email it right to you. And this ebook will tell you everything you need to know about taking your correct score trading to the next level, all the way to mastering this market. And the correct score market, it really is one of the best football trading markets to learn, but it's also absolutely huge and a little bit complex. So as said, if you want to learn more about it, click below to get your course prospectus ebook, and that will explain pretty much everything, and you can take a closer look at everything that is involved. It's absolutely free, so take a look. And while you're there, if you want to see another great football trading video, and hopefully a correct score one, the video on the screen should be one that you will enjoy. So click on that video and head over there, go grab a nice cold beer, and let's get into it.